Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like DIYs, farmhouse decor, upcycling, and more, you've come to the right place. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to be doing a trash to treasure project, and I'm going to be making some rustic country decor vases. So let's get started. So for this project, I'm going to be using a New York seltzer bottle, and these are just such cute little bottles. I really love them. And I'm going to be taking the label off, and then I'm going to be taping it with painter's tape on the bottom half, because what I'm going to do is on one of these, I'm going to spray the top with this texture stone, and this is pebble. It's kind of a beige color, you know, brownish beige color. And on the second one, I am going to be painting the top part with this chalk paint, and this is Willow Mist, which is kind of a pink color, and I love pink. And then I'm going to be using twine on the bottom half. So that's why I have this taped off, so that I don't get any paint down here and just up here on the top. And it's just as simple as taking some painter's tape and just deciding where you want to start at. There is not really a specific spot, and you just wrap it around, and you just keep doing that until you get the whole section wrapped off that you want to protect from the paint. And I am going to go outside right now and use that stone pebble paint on the first bottle, and then I will be back and we will do paint on this one. And actually, I don't have to tape it all the way down, because with the chalk paint I have total control of where I'm putting that. So let's go outside and let's do some spraying with this. Okay, well, that first bottle is drying. I'm going to go ahead and paint this one, and I'm going to be mixing this chalk paint and this sea salt together until I get the texture that I want. And you can always use things like sand, pepper, baking soda. There's just so many different things that you can use to find the texture that you want. And to be honest, this is my first time using sea salt, so we're going to be experimenting together. Okay, so my jar of chalk paint had thickened up, and I'm going to show you a little trick if this happens to you. Just add a little water, and just add a little at a time, and stir it until you get the texture, or, you know, I guess it's a texture, until you get your paint to how you want it. Whether you want it really thick or really thin is up to you, but this is just a quick little tip that I am sharing with you, should this ever happen to you, so you don't have to throw your chalk paint out, because who wants to waste that kind of money, right? Okay, with a little trial and error, once I got the paint as thin as I wanted it, I think I did about 50% paint and 50% of the salt, and I'm hoping that it turns out right. Like I said, it's an experiment. If it doesn't, it's still going to be pretty, so I'm not really worried about it. So let's get going here, and I'm just going to be painting this top part, and I've got the painter's tape right there to protect the bottom. Oh yeah, I'm liking the way that this is coming out. So let me get this on here a little bit, and I'll get it up closer for you to see. Oops, dropped some. But it's going to just leave a really nice texture on here. And that's what I was going for. So I am going to get this all painted, and I will speed the process up for you. Now that both bottles are dry, it's time to add the twine. And my original plan was to add this thicker twine to this
bottle and the thinner twine to this bottle, but I've decided I actually want them to both be the same so that they coordinate. And I am going to be using Fabri-Tac to do this because it works with glass and trims and so many other things, and it is permanent. So I love this, but you could always use hot glue or whatever it is you want to use. So let's get started putting the twine on.
And here they are finished, and I wrapped a little twine around the top and tied a little bow and put some dried flowers in them. You can even add some sort of decorations to them, like I did with these that I made several years ago. I covered those completely with twine and added some pretty elements. And I love the texture of that pink chalk paint so much that I painted a couple of yogurt jars with it to use for vases. I hope that you liked the simple rustic trash to treasure vases, and I have some other trash to treasure home decor videos coming up that I hope that you're going to like as well. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye. If you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, I hope you consider that too. And if you do, be sure to click the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or giveaways. And I hope you stop by Crafters Castle on Facebook and also Crafters Castle Challenge blog to enter your creations.